So what we're going to do is take a look at a case study of a chiropractor that put all of his money back into his business, invested everything back into his business, and it didn't work, and now he's back to square one. But before we get there, make sure you get to the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel and pay attention, because at the end of this, we're going to tell you what he could have done 5 months ago to stay out of this disaster that he's in now. So I had a chiropractor that was following me on Instagram and looked like he had kind of similar thought process to what we do with the 180 system. So I reached out and said, hey, I think this would be a good fit for you. I think I can help you get where you want to go. And his response was, yeah, I'd like to do it, but right now I need to put everything back into my business because I just opened my clinic. So I said, okay. And since then, I've been following his progress and seeing what he's doing. And he did exactly what I thought he would do. He's putting everything back into his business, but he's not putting everything back into himself, which is going to lead to the problem that we have here. So when I reached out to him, my course was on sale. Normal price was about $5,000. It was on sale for probably 40% off, so he could have got in at a really cheap rate 5 months ago. That's a 5-month course. He said, no, I need to put everything back into my business. So I'm going to show you how $0 is actually much more expensive than $5,000. So if I said it's going to cost you $5,000 to do something my way, or you can do it your way for $0, you would probably say, well, $0 is less expensive. I'm going to show you how this is at least double, if not triple, the expense that this would have been. So what he meant by reinvesting in his business was getting a cool logo, buying swag, buying hats, t-shirts, hoodies, signage, flyers, probably Facebook ads, all the stuff that conventional business owners do when they first open their business, because they think, hey, if I just let everybody know that I'm here, they'll come use me for their services. Well, here's one of his problems. He's going into an area and offering a product that there are already other people offering the exact same product. So he's the new kid on the block with no name recognition and nobody really knows him. And he's offering adjustments and needling and correctives and all the other stuff every other chiropractor and PT are offering in town. And oh, by the way, he's only charging cash. He's not going to take insurance. So his mindset is, if I just let people know that I'm here and I give them a great bargain deal to sign up with me, they'll stay with me, and that's how I'm going to build my business, and I'm going to make millions of dollars doing that. Okay, so here's why that doesn't work. One, he's going into an area where people already offer everything that he offers. Two, he's got to convince them to pay him more money than they pay the people that they're paying right now. And three, he's got to decrease his asking price just to get people in the door. And then once people get in the door and find out there's somebody else somewhere else in town doing the exact same thing for less, and oh, by the way, the things that he's doing, dry needling, manipulation, correctives, all that stuff doesn't work, so they don't want to come back anyway. So he's got a big hill to climb up here. So his thought process is, I'll spend $0 in myself. I'm going to spend a whole bunch of money on marketing. So my bet is he probably spent around $5,000 for his marketing. Okay, all the swag, all the flyers, all the crap. The other thing that I watched him do is donate his time to go to fun runs and health fairs and bother people that aren't there looking for a chiropractor. So one of the huge mistakes that new business owners make is, well, I'll just go donate my time at these events and people will want to come see me. People don't go to a fun run to find a chiropractor or a physical therapist. People don't go to the gym to work out and hope that a chiropractor shows up so they can say, hey, come see me. They've already got somebody, especially if you're offering the exact same product that everybody else is offering. So let's say he's charging $200 an hour for his visits. So that would tell me that he thinks his time is worth $200 an hour. if we added up all the time that he spent sitting at fun runs for 5 hours, sitting at health fairs for 8 hours, going to the gym across the street, or going to the CrossFit gym across town and doing free seminars and telling people how he can do dry needling better than somebody else can do, if we add up all those hours, multiply that times $200 an hour, my bet is he donated another $5,000 to his business. So this is him reinvesting in his business. Where is this money going? Out the door. Let it on fire. That's exactly what you're going to get out of it. All right. So he's got $10,000 invested. And when I check Instagram this week, guess what? He is now closing his clinic for 3 days out of the week so he can go work at another clinic that takes insurance for 2 to 3 days a week. So now he's paying overhead over here. How many thousands of dollars do you think he's gonna rack up in overhead at a clinic that he's only at half time? And now he's got to swallow his pride because this whole 5 months that he's been in business, he's been preaching how paying or using your insurance to pay for visits at a conventional PT clinic, chiropractic clinic, wherever he's working now, is terrible. That those clinics don't work for patients, they work for insurance companies. If you come see me over here and pay cash, I'm working for you, which actually isn't true. If they're paying cash and you're doing the exact same thing that the conventional clinic is, they're paying you. They're paying you to do the exact same thing. So this is a benefit for you. It's not a benefit for them. And as soon as they figure out that, they leave. So even if his marketing strategies work, let's say at the fun runs and the flyers and the hats that he's giving out, he gets 10 people to come in. How long are those 10 people going to stay there? And how many people are those 10 people going to tell? How many people are those 10 people going to bring in for him? If you have a product that nobody has and you're giving results that nobody else gets, those 10 people should turn into 20 people, which should turn into 40 people. And you shouldn't be spending anything on marketing and swag and all that stuff and ads. And you shouldn't be spending your time donating your time to fun runs and going to gyms to give free clinics. All right? So that's the mess he's in. He's at least $10,000 in. Now add in the overhead that he's going to pay at a clinic that he's only at half time. And now he's got to swallow his pride and say, okay, now I'm working over here doing the things that I don't want to do for insurance companies to pay because my cash model didn't work. Let's see what would have happened if he took my advice 5 months ago and invested $5,000 in himself rather than in marketing. So if he would have taken my course 5 months ago, he'd be done with the course and he would have all this still in his pocket, and this would be paying him back. So he'd be making money back off of this. This will pay for itself in probably month 6 and 7. So he'd be out of this investment, paid off, and making more money instead of this investment or this lighting money on fire, killing his business. All right. So in that 5 months, I would have taught him how to diversify his skill set so he could give products that nobody else in his area can get. So now he's just taken all the competition and pushed it out. They can't compete with him anymore. And his patients are being educated as to why he's doing something different, how that's giving them results that they can't get with the broken model and everybody else who went cash. So now he's got zero money invested in marketing. He's educating his patients who are going out and telling other people about what he's doing, and they're bringing everything in. Oh, side note, he likes the lifting, healthy population exercise niche. Those people do really well with this plan. They don't do very well with that plan. Now, how do I know this would have worked? Because every physical therapist, athletic trainer, and chiropractor that have gone through my course have paid this off within a month or two after finishing. They've gone into business of their own. They thought it was going to take, I had a chiropractor who just took my course, thought it was going to take him another 3 to 4 months to go into business for himself. He went into business before he finished the 5-month course. So we're speeding this process up, and people are actually being successful because they invested in their thought process, their skill set, and they're getting results that this will never get. So if you're spending money on marketing and you're donating your time somewhere, you are losing, you are killing your business, and you're going to have to go back to whatever it is you were doing before, because this is not going to work, or it's going to slightly work for a while, and then the wheels will eventually fall off because the next guy will move in town and do the same crap that you did, take your patients for cut rates, and then he'll fall apart. So rather than thinking you're investing in your business, invest in yourself and make that money back, because this is not an investment. This is throwing money away. Now, that's what could have happened if he did what I said he could have done. So if you're in this boat, if you're either thinking about going into business on your own and you're athletic trainer, physical therapist, chiropractor, massage therapist, whatever it is, if you're a licensed medical professional and you want to do this and make it really easy to go out and kill it and be above the competition, you don't have to spend your weekends throwing your time away. You don't have to chase marketing schemes and gimmicks. You don't have to hire a marketing coach or a business coach that only teaches you marketing crap. Get here, I will teach you how to diversify. I will teach you how to get results that nobody else gets. And then I've got options for me to help coach you through business, not marketing, business. How to grow your business like I did. Go from one clinic by myself to multiple clinics with multiple therapists in multiple locations. And now teaching people how to do that from across the country. If you want to do that, get to the link below, sign up for the membership, and I'll show you how easy and seamless this is and how fast you can make your money back on your investment.